Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I have a patron shout-out request from Mike G. Mike has been going back a long time this was actually recorded when I was 2 years old. This is going to be Black Sabbath live in 1975. And the song I'm going to be doing is Snowblind. This is taken from a full concert, Don Kirshner's rock concert remastered, Black Sabbath live 1975. Mike is an amazing supporter of mine. He has me listening to some great, amazing, newer stuff, and it's very cool. He has me listening to this. I've never seen this performance. I have heard the song, although it's not one of a Black Sabbath song that I'm super familiar with. I've definitely heard it more than once, but I can't place it in my head. And it would surprise me if I hadn't heard it. I don't think there's any Ozzy era Black Sabbath that I haven't at least heard a couple times. So I'm really excited for this. I love Ozzy. I love old school Black Sabbath. I really enjoyed Black Sabbath with Dio as well. But I'm not as familiar with that era of Black Sabbath as I am with Ozzy era. So and I've also had did a video of Ozzy or Black Sabbath. God, I can't remember his name. The other singer. They had another singer. I don't think it was in between or maybe after Dio. They had another singer. I can't remember his name, but that was very cool as well. You guys, a lot of people really said they really like him as the singer as well. I apologize for not remembering his name. But is it right here? No, this doesn't have former members. So it only has the current numbers. But anyways, sorry. I've got it pulled up on Wikipedia just in case. It just doesn't have, nowhere on Wikipedia does it show the former members. It only shows the original members. But this is very cool because you got, we very recently lost Ozzy. I've seen a lot of small clip footage from Back to the Beginning concert with where Ozzy did a solo set, and he did a set with the three original members of Sabbath. Very emotional, and then of course about a week later we lost him. Ozzy passed away. I did a video on him after that happened. But this band is so important to the music I love. Since I've been doing this channel, I've explored lots of amazing music, but a lot of it is outside of my normal, where I live with heavy metal. And there were bands that came around before Black Sabbath that definitely worked toward heavy metal, Zeppelin, Deep Purple, stuff like that. But Black Sabbath is metal. It is metal. It's the core of every band out there today that's playing. So I'm really excited to get to this. So Mike, thank you so much for your support. You've been a patron of mine for a very long time. I really, really appreciate that. But I'm excited to hear this. So let's go ahead and switch on over. And here we go. I even found a picture from this time frame. It was, I think, this picture when I typed in, Black Sabbath from 1975, and this is what popped up. So I'm excited for this. The footage may be a little rough because, again, it's very old footage that has been up-res to HD, but it's still, film from 50 years ago. So literally 50 years ago this year. So this is going to be very cool. I don't know what the sound is like, but it's got to be good. It's up-res at 1080. It's got to be perfect. But here we go. Patron shout request from Mike G of Black Sabbath with their live version of Snowblind.
What you get, what you see.
I love Geezer's bass tone. His bass is so thick, and it was such a core reason or core part of Sabbath being so heavy is that very prominent thick bass tone. Fantastic. And of course, Tony's guitar playing is what every heavy metal guitar player aimed for back in the day and have extended from ever since. And Bill on drums is fantastic. It crossed my mind, and I'm almost positive the answer is no. But was he kind of the originator of the double bass drum setup? It had to have been him, or maybe someone fairly close to him, to that time frame of just having this giant drum set with a big, double bass setup. It's very cool. Ozzy sounds fantastic. He's got such a unique voice. You can never mistake Ozzy's voice for somebody else, from whether it was from 50 years ago or if it was from 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months before in his final show. You know Ozzy's voice. And it's really cool seeing him this young. I don't know when he started, dabbling in drugs, but he's so fresh here. His face, he's always been such a happy person, even outwardly showing happy, even when he's horribly depressed. He was such a outwardly showing happy person. And you can just tell he's just enjoying the time. I don't know how old he was in this, but it had to have been because he was in his 70s when he passed, so had to be like early 20s during this, maybe mid 20s, and he's just having so much fun. And seeing Tony smile too is always cool. But this is fantastic. Again, I've definitely heard the song, but I'm not very familiar with it, so I'm really enjoying hearing this. They snowing? They're dropping snow. Tony's guitar tone again. I want to stress how much his tone influenced so many people. And I know, I know the story about his fingers being sheared off in a workplace accident, and the homemade prosthetics he had made so he could keep playing guitar. And I believe he said that those prosthetics is kind of responsible for his guitar tone. It gave him more of a heavy feel, because since he's not using his actual skin fingertips, maybe he's pushing a little harder. I can't remember why he said why he felt that it influenced, but it definitely did. And that solo is just one of those things. You hear a Tony Iommi solo, it's Tony. He's such an amazing guitar player. But this is fantastic. I'm just digging this. This is so cool. love how animated Geezer is on his bass too. So good. Very, very cool.
We'll be back with more of Black Sabbath.
Okay, that was very cool. That was a patron shout-out request from Mike G of Black Sabbath with Snowblind live from 1975. Very cool to see how Ozzy could already at that young age was already able to just pull in an audience and just connect with the audience so well. Tony, of course, just killing it on the guitar. Geezer's bass playing. Like I said, I love how animated he is. Back then, he's still corded. Even before everybody had wireless get-ups, so he was like almost tethered to his amp, and he's just going crazy. Bill on the drums, just beating those drums. I love everything about Black Sabbath. This was a fantastic sound too. I really enjoyed that. I may have to sit here and watch this whole concert, but this was really, really cool. Really enjoyed this. Mike, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for suggesting some good old school Black Sabbath. This is the core of. This is where my musical love, started. Is with this is the core of all the bands I love. So I really, really enjoyed this. If you guys enjoyed it, like the video, comment, subscribe, and the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.